So we're here at the Dubai Air Show. We've walked our way down a few chalets outside on the tarmac to find out a little bit more about a very specific craft. It's not actually an aircraft, it's a boat, and it's made by Billy Thalheimer, who's the co-founder and CEO of Regent Craft, who's done me the honor of sitting down right here in this full-scale model of the Seaglider. Let's find out more about that now. Billy, really exciting. First of all, what's a Seaglider?
Well, a Seaglider is this. This is the Viceroy Seaglider, our 12-passenger flagship product. Seaglider is a hybrid of boat and a plane. It's powered by batteries, and it enables coastal connectivity on coastlines around the world. And it's really exciting to be following up with you here on our last piece, but now in person in front of the Seaglider.
Absolutely. We'd spoken in the past to find out more, and the reason for that is you've done this great deal with Abu Dhabi, specifically with the Abu Dhabi Investment Office. Now, am I right in thinking that you're planning to build Seagliders right here in the UAE? And why was that such an important part of the deal, rather than just bringing the craft here for people to use to commute?
That's exactly right. So we're here in the Strategic Development Fund, or SDF chalet, as part of Edge Group. So SDF is one of Regent's investors, and they're the partner with whom we're doing a joint venture here in the UAE to bring Seaglider manufacturing, maintenance, crew training, all to UAE. Regent has a massive global backlog for these Seagliders because they are low emission, low cost, high speed modes of transportation for coastlines all over the world. And so we actually have about $10 billion in our global backlog. So that's not just in the US, we're a US based company and we have our first manufacturing facility in the US opening in May. But very quickly it was apparent to us we need to grow, we need to scale. We have so many customers in the Eastern Hemisphere, in UAE, in Saudi, in Europe, throughout Asia Pacific. So we said, let's put a factory here, let's partner with tech forward, innovative groups like UAE and Abu Dhabi in general, like the Abu Dhabi Investment Office and like Strategic Development Fund.
Okay, so a big capital outlay potentially from you and of course your investors. Is the factory being built already? How soon could we see Seagliders rolling out of the production line?
Right now we're in the site selection phase, and the goal here was we're going to learn a lot of the lessons, how to build a factory and how to efficiently manufacture these Seagliders in our US headquarters in Rhode Island. And then we'll take those lessons, sort of copy paste it here in UAE, and likely go even bigger and expand our manufacturing capacity. So we'll be online and delivering our first Seagliders to commercial and defense customers from our US facility by 2027. And this facility in UAE will likely open 28-29.
Okay, so how soon could we hope to hop on a Seaglider here in the UAE, and what journey is it likely to take?
Well, we have some Seaglider customers here in UAE as well, so they're already in line with orders, so that could be as early as 27 as well, which is super exciting. I spent a lot of time here. I'm particularly excited for the Dubai Abu Dhabi mission, which would be under a half hour, door to door, reliably. It doesn't matter what traffic you're doing because we're just gliding down the coastline for a price point probably in the 200, 250 dirham range.
How would you get on the craft? What's the sort of context there?
Yeah, just like this. So a Seaglider will come into a dock just like a ferry. You hop right on. So this would be sort of a gangway, right? Just hop onto a dock. Nice big cargo door, nice welcoming entrance, lots of space, big windows. Seagliders float, foil, and fly. So 3 modes of operation. So you start floating like a boat. That's how we board and leave the marina. Then we rise up on our hydrofoils. So that's technology from the America's Cup or Sail GP. These big racing yachts rise out of the water on hydrofoils. It makes it very smooth as we leave the marina. And then we take off. We fly on our wings in what's called the ground effect. So that's this cushion of air about 10 meters off the surface of the water. And so this will be the incredible view. You'll just see the water rushing past you, just gliding 10 meters over the surface on an electric propulsion system that's essentially silent, and you'll be on your way 30 minutes from Abu Dhabi to downtown Dubai.
Okay, so it carries passengers, but I understand you've already recently done a deal for freight as well. Is that, could we soon see freight being carried around the UAE on these craft?
That's exactly right. We are dual use in both commercial and defense. We're also multi-mission in terms of passenger, cargo and logistics, medevac missions, tourism missions, all sorts of stuff that you can do with a Seaglider. We've announced previously that we're working with Aramex here in the region for cargo and logistics, and actually we just announced that we are signing an MOU and partnering with DHL on the logistics mission in the region. Really great anchor partner in logistics. The Seaglider is a fantastic logistics machine with this big cargo door. 3,500 pounds of cargo on board. And so when you think about how logistics operates in the region and along coastlines around the world, leveraging the coastlines, leveraging existing logistics infrastructure and loading and unloading at the docks is actually a great place to be.
How expensive is it to run these things? You know, are they a viable option for what we already have, which are arguably quite cheap trucks running along roads?
Yeah. Cost was really the major consideration when we designed this vehicle. The benefit of electric technology, yes, the sustainability is great and it's low noise and comfortable, but the main point from the bottom line of our operators is the low cost. We're taking these very complicated, high part count, maintenance intensive engines, and we're turning them into batteries and motors, and very few moving parts, very simple, very low maintenance, and so your operating costs are halving compared to existing aircraft in this size class. So electric propulsion, we're not just saving the planet here, but you're also saving your wallet, right? These are very affordable. And so you can do that half-hour Abu Dhabi to Dubai mission for something like 200 to 250 dirhams. And that is because of that electric technology.